getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
Graham Tire Company is celebrating 75 years of serving its neighbors throughout the Midwest, and to say thank you, they're giving you a $75 instant rebate on a set of 4 select tires during their Memorial Day tire sale event. You can stack on even more savings with big mail-in rebates on select tires from Goodyear, Cooper, and Hankook. And remember, all tires are on sale right now, making this the perfect time to upgrade before summer driving begins. Hurry in today. Graham Tire, your tire store next door. Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly, or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, captioned telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Hi, Husker Nation. This is Rex Burkhead. On Lincoln Gives Day, I hope you'll join me in supporting the Team Jack Foundation and their mission to fund life-saving childhood brain cancer research. Kids and families facing brain cancer deserve better treatments and more hope for the future. Every donation helps move that mission forward. You can make your gift today by visiting GiveToLincoln.com and searching Team Jack. I'm proud to support the Team Jack Foundation and the fight for every child and family affected by brain cancer.
3, 2, 1. The drop is live. Screens freeze everywhere, except yours. You've been training for this moment. And with Allo Fiber's zero-lag precision, you strike first. No lag, no limits, just speed. Can your internet provider do that? Stay ahead of every drop. Visit allofiber.com/all-in.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
Green's Furnace and Plumbing has been servicing the southeast Nebraska area since 1921, specializing in HVAC systems, bathroom remodels, duct cleaning, backflow testing, and so much more. With a network of trained technicians ready to assist you, Green's Furnace and Plumbing is your source for dedicated commercial HVAC service for your business, building, or even your home, so it can run without all those unwanted interruptions. Learn more by visiting their website at callgreens.com or give them a call at 402-467-4444 today.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Bafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome. We got the volume going this morning. I love it. Hey. Folks, we are live on this rainy morning. Thank you much, Kendall, from A1 Auto South location. It is their 1-year celebration anniversary of opening this beautiful location. We're in the community conference room, and Kendall so kindly opens this up for people in the community free of charge. For anybody who wants to come in here and use this, they would call and book it out. We would love to be outside, but if you're in, I would just probably say in Lincoln, that is not an option for us to be sitting outside right now because we'd be lighting up like Christmas trees. I got my comrade, my good brother, my man from another mother. It's A.O., better known as Austin Orman. Austin, good morning, brother.
I don't know if I am better known as Austin Orman anymore. I think it's probably closer to A.O. at this point, at least to the drivers.
I love it. Austin, I want to first of all, Jake, I appreciate you for letting me know. This morning, folks, I was all frazzled and just all over the place. I was leaving the gym. I was heading to the station, and thank God that Jake texted. It hit me. I actually got an alarm. It hit me when I was going by the state pen from the workout place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, so I whip a Yui, come back this way. And then Jake texts me, goes, yeah, your guest from Center for People in Need are here at the studio. I just said, are you freaking kidding me? Delaney and she has a guest with her as well. They're going to chime in a sec, but I want to apologize to them. I was all over the place this morning. And because I was still thinking studio, although yesterday you said, look, I'm going to meet you at A1 Auto. And then it hit me. Thank God for the reminders. But nevertheless, it is what it is. Ayo, do we have our guest, Delaney, those on
We do. Yet? They appear to be posted up in the studio, ready to go.
Absolutely. Delaney, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am doing great. You're like, great, because I'm going to see you and punch you in your bald head.
Oh, my gosh. You're totally okay. It's a rainy morning, too, so you're good.
I'm just going to say that contributed to where it messed with my mind as well, right? Does that work?
That works. Yeah, that works. There you go.
First of all, can you introduce yourself so I got the names correct?
Yes, my name is Delaney Lyle. I work at the Center for People. I am the development manager.
And I'm Katie Rickenbaugh. I am the Director of Education at the Center for People.
Delaney and Katie, thank you so much for making. See, here's a good thing about me not being down there. You don't have to worry about me and Nick and A.O. cracking jokes and giving you both a hard time and things of that nature. But ladies, thank you so much for coming in on this rainy morning. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for having us.
And it's Delaney and Delaney and Katie?
Yes.
I got it right. You ladies, okay, let me ask you this.
Friday's turning around, baby.
Yes,
you got it.
Delaney and Katie, I've been working on remembering names. Now, don't ask me tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, how you doing, Catherine? Hey, how you doing, D-Money? So, I mean, who knows?
I like that nickname instead. So it works. That works for me.
Delaney and Katie, Delaney, I'll start with you. First of all, why are you with the Center for People? What was it about the mission, what they do there that drew you in?
So growing up, my dad was part of a nonprofit, and he was always a huge volunteer within Lincoln. And so I knew when I grew up that I wanted to be a part of a nonprofit and just give back to my community. And I found that through the Center for People with all the programming that we offer for our community. It's an amazing organization, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
How long have you been there now?
So I've only been here since September of 2025, so about almost 9 months now.
I love it. And Delaney, did you grow up in the Lincoln area?
I did. Born and raised in Lincoln.
Where'd you go to high school?
Southwest
okay,
High
Delaney,
School.
we are done talking to you right now.
Oh,
no, not at all. My kids went to Southwest, so it's all good. No,
okay,
I'm a Lincoln High guy. Katie, choose your high school carefully. You can fabricate if you need to.
Ooh, this one's going to be a tough one. I went to Lincoln North Star.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
North Side.
Not bad. I think they just won boys class state yesterday. So nice pride going on there.
They won it in basketball as well.
They did. We're having a good year.
I love it. Katie, why your involvement with the Center for People? What drew you in?
Yeah, I originally did not start in nonprofits, but I had the chance to actually go out and tour the Center for People, and I was immediately hooked. I'm I'm from that neighborhood. I'm around that community. I grew up around them, and I came into the Center for People, and I learned a lot about the mission, and it connected with me. I've always been a fan of education and supporting people and helping people get back on their feet. So that's just the place for it. So I like where I'm at. I've been there for about 3 years. Started out as a case manager, and now I'm overseeing all of the education programming.
You know, Delaney and Katie, the thing that drew my attention in not just my attention, but just drew my heart towards the Center for People. I grew up as well in that neighborhood, 1305 North 25th.
Oh, yeah.
And our family was just right above the line a lot of things. You know, I'm the youngest out of 6 kids. My dad busted his tail off for years along with my mom. And so seeing what you and your teammates offer, as well as education, as far as the pantry, as far as I love the fact to where it's I'm not knocking anybody with a GED, but it says, no, you can actually graduate from high school. We're going to provide a pathway for you to do that through the Center for People. And the thing that I love about it the most, Delaney and Katie, is with dignity. You give people a chance and you allow them dignity to when they're looking for food and they're trying to further their education, or they're learning English, simple things like that, that I can't say that I may at times take for granted. That is something that you and your teammates do daily. And with that being said, tell us about why you're here with us this morning.
So we wanted to come on the air and thank you for having us again. We really appreciate it. This month is Give to Lincoln month. So this month we're really focusing on trying to fund our pantry. Our pantry is critically underfunded right now, and we've seen a 58% increase in our pantry enrollment. And we have our pantry days on Tuesdays, and we see about 2,800 individuals coming through our door to
on
get
Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays, wow. Yes, from 9 to 3. So it's a pretty long line, but we try and do it as quick as we can and get as many people through the door as possible. But we just keep seeing an increase in the amount of enrollment throughout our pantry system. So we're just trying to fund our pantry just to make it a little bit, just enhance it more for our community. And yeah, definitely a huge increase. And we're just trying to focus on that right now.
Are you ever looking for volunteers to help out on Tuesdays with the pantry?
Oh, always. We're always open to volunteers, and you can also sign up to volunteer through our website. There's a link within our website that you can sign up through, and you can sign up for truly any time, not just Tuesdays, but you can sign up for different days to help stock our pantry, help clean up our pantry space, there's a ton of other volunteer opportunities at the center.
Absolutely. Katie, before we get to you, unknown texter 6883. Yes, thank you for correcting me on that. Lincoln Southwest won boys basketball. Lincoln North Star girls won basketball.
There you go.
I want to make sure I didn't get that confused, because both the ladies were kind of like, oh, this brother's trying to get championships of people that do not exist. So, yeah, that was Lincoln.
I'm always trying to plug where I can.
There you go.
Yep, I'm always trying to plug.
Yes, North Star girls won the basketball.
Yes.
I do remember that. Lincoln Southwest boys won in basketball. With that being said, and Barney, thank you so much, brother. He goes, AD, I grew up 2 blocks away from you, 1401 North 24th. You were just down the street. Barney Thomas and Lincoln, good morning. He says, yeah, Gators free off. AD looking like he's in his 20s. Well, that's because I just got out the shower. So everybody looks young when they get out the shower, and rained on at the same time. Katie, tell us, what do you do there? What's your role? You told us case management, but what's a typical day look like for you?
Yeah. So as the director of education, I get the privilege of overseeing about 7 individuals that help facilitate classes for individuals that are looking to gain certificates in pathways like business or technology or healthcare or skilled trade, professional development classes. So really getting ready to re-enter the workforce, resume development, English language learning classes, associate degree programs. So we really get to see it all. We get to celebrate every day, little wins from micro certificates to associate's degrees being earned. I have a great team. They work one-on-one with the community on a daily basis, and I get to help kind of facilitate an environment of economic growth and winning, and just a great time over there.
I'll ask you any questions, brother. Want to make sure. Delaney, you've been, like I said, and with your role with marketing, what is something about the Center for People that a lot of people may not know that you do?
So within the Center for People, I am the only one on the fundraising side of it. I'm the development manager, so I just oversaw a huge fundraising event that we just put on last week. It was so fun. It was called the Battle
Awesome.
of the Bartenders. We're definitely going to be doing it again next year, so definitely keep that in mind. I don't know if it'll be in May, but most likely it will be in May. But it was an awesome time. So I basically just oversee a lot of our events, fundraising, and then just donor relations, and handling all the donor side of it and all of our donor efforts. So that's what I do, kind of behind the scenes at the Center for People.
Absolutely. I know there's a lot that goes into something like that. I want to give a shout out to all of you that made that possible. Pete Ferguson did just an amazing job, along with Stephanie, doing an amazing job as the MCs for that. I was not able to come there, but I knew you were going to miss nothing as long with Pete there. Pete does a tremendous job. Has been doing this for a long time, and just really gets the energy out of the audience. So Pete, I love you. I appreciate you, brother. Stephanie, well done. Pete, well done. Michaela and your entire team, a job well done there. About that event, what would you say the percentage of people? We're talking about the Battle of the Bartenders that was just held at the. I think it's a Shriners Temple. Am I correct on that as far as the venue was last week?
It was at the Scottish Rite.
Scottish Rite.
Yes.
Scottish Rite.
Yeah. So close.
You bet.
Yeah.
So at that event, was there a number of people who didn't were there a number of people there that was their first time having maybe interaction with the Center for People?
I would say quite the majority of them. They were invited through maybe some of our board members and just some other new prospective donors too that didn't know a lot about the center. And we sent out a survey, and they had an overwhelming response of people that knew more about the center from leaving that event. And it was really, really nice to have the opportunity to share more about what we do and have some testimonials that we shared too from our learners and our community members as well. So it was amazing to get the opportunity. Yeah.
I love it.
Speaking of opportunities and for growth and development and donors, we're within a week from Give to Lincoln Day. Just speak generally about what Give to Lincoln Day means for the Center for People. What's the importance of it for you guys?
Yeah, so Give to Lincoln Month. It is actually Give to Lincoln Day is on May 28th, but donations are open now through the 28th. And Give to Lincoln is through the Lincoln Community Foundation. So all of the nonprofits that are signed up get a proportional share of a $650,000 match.
There's some more zeros.
A little different.
A little more zeros.
A little bit different. They get a proportional share of that match fund by the end of it. So that's why it's so important throughout Give to Lincoln to donate through the Give to Lincoln website. It is givetolincoln.com/nonprofits. So that is, Give to Lincoln. Michaela, our executive director, she always says, if we were farmers, this is our harvest. So this is definitely the most important time of year for us when it comes to donating and fundraising.
It's the most wonderful time.
No, AD. It's Christmas music. We can't do that in May. No, Christmas music is for Black Friday on.
There you go.
Not before, not after. Maybe after. Follow up then. Are there any specific programs that money raised from Give to Lincoln Day are going toward funding? Do you have any goals in terms of, hey, if you donate to Center for People, here's where your money will be going for us specifically?
Yeah, so the biggest one is definitely our food pantry, our People's Pantry is what we call it. That is one. And then our diaper support as well. That's also within our food pantry. And then we are also working on expanding our educational opportunities that we have at the center, as well as workforce development. I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about the educational opportunities that we provide.
Yeah. I mean, there's always room to expand in our education programs. We want to be able to build out more choice for our community, more options for them to go into a career path that satisfies them and can give them that economic freedom.
Real quick, I got one more question before we let you ladies go, and this is for both of you. You've both been there some time now. You've seen at least been a year plus. What would you encourage people to come down and see or to know? What is one thing they should see, one thing they should know?
I think they should absolutely just get a general tour of the center. We have 1,000 square foot
Mhm.
building.
Large place.
It's a very large place. And you
Mhm.
can kind of just see how we grew within the building. We used to be in a smaller section of the building, but then we got to expand and just grow through more educational. We have like a education section, and then we have our food pantry, and then we have our warehouse in the back where we help with forklift certifications, and we have a forklift instructor. Just it's an amazing place. It's just huge, huge space, and it's really awesome to see all the work that we do in action, especially with our learners too. It's awesome to just see all the things that's going on at the center. So we definitely invite anyone who wants to take a tour. You can definitely fill out a interest form on our website as well. I just encourage anyone to come and see what we're doing here at the center.
I agree with
Katie,
that.
what about you?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think tour, volunteer, stop by. Something really cool Pete did right before he helped us out with the Battle of the Bartenders is he just dropped in. And we're always ready for visitors. We're always ready to show people around. He wanted to get to know the center more. And I just thought that was really, really cool of him that he wanted to connect to the place and be in there. That way he was that much better on Battle of the Bartenders. And he was just fantastic. So drop in on us. We're ready. We love to show off. I also want to plug we're talking about Give to Lincoln Day, and we do have a really special thing going on this year. We have a donor that has committed to match up to $25,000 for anybody that's newly donating to the Center for People. So if you have not give to the Center for People this year, it's the time. Your donation will guaranteed to be matched. It's such a cool program. We're super excited about it. We're one of 400. So even if it's not Center for People, it's a great time to give to the community. Lincoln's really lucky to have this going on. So it's the time now. Go out and give.
You know,
Well
ladies,
said.
before we let you go, beautifully said by both you, Delaney and Katie. We appreciate you. One thing I love when it comes to fundraising, and terminologies is, you know, there's a lot of words that are synonymous, but I love the word, folks, to invest in the Center for People. Investment, when you think about investment, there's a return. And those of you that listened to us a number of years, you know I love that word investment. When I hear investment, that means there's going to be a return on it. You think about when you're talking with your banker, your financial advisor, you invest in something, whether it's your health, your faith, whatever it may be, there's going to be return on that. When you invest in the Center for People, there's going to be return on the environment where you literally can change family trees by the resources and the services they offer that Delaney does daily, that Katie does daily, that Michaela and the rest of their teammates. You're going to see an investment because you'll see people walking in there and walk with no groceries, walking out with groceries. You'll see them learn different languages, job applications, high school graduations, a way for them to better their family and literally change family trees. Folks, that's called an investment. And it's something we can do for the city of Lincoln. Delaney and Katie, thank you so much. Thank you for being my
Thank you,
teammate. This is
Aaron.
my first
Guys.
year on the board. And Delaney, I saw you at the board meeting I was at on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That was my first
Yes.
one and I told Michaela, God bless her, that my attendance is going to be spotty because my schedule changes like daily.
Right.
That's
with
okay.
travel.
You came on a perfect day. It was our throwbacks day. I think
Oh,
Katie was
gosh.
dressed as Sam Adams.
Katie, yes, she was. And there was no judgment, Austin. When I see when
Thank
she
you.
dressed, I'm like, maybe that's
That
just
was-
how
it
she
was
rolls.
perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
That's awesome.
I just have this in the car, and I'm always ready to whip it out.
Exactly.
Katie, I loved it.
Thank you.
When you had on, I walked in, I was like, well, they roll like this.
This
I
is
love it.
normal.
That's what we're doing.
It's normal. Yeah.
We're trying to bring a lot of fun into this week. It's a long month. It's a fun month for our staff. So Delaney put together a spirit week for us. We're in all
Yes.
black because it is Secret Agent Day, and we have a
Yes,
couple
you can
missions
tell.
to
Love it.
complete when
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
get back
We
to
fit
the
the theme.
center.
Look at us. We didn't even
So-
know.
And you
Me and
guys
Austin
too.
got the memo.
And you
There you
guys
go.
too. Perfect.
Tell us one more time, ladies, how they make that investment for Center for People during this month of Give to Lincoln.
Yes, so if you visit givetolincoln.com/nonprofit/center-for-people, then you can make your donation through there.
And if you're a check
love it.
person, if you're writing out a check, address it to Lincoln Community Foundation. In that memo line, put Center for People or whatever your nonprofit is, and your donation will be matched.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Definitely.
love it. Delaney and Katie, thank you so much for what you do with all your teammates at Center for People. You two have a wonderful Friday. Wonderful holiday, Memorial Day, Monday as well. And we'll definitely have it back on. Folks, we'll come back. We're going to have the CEO, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kendall Warnock, with us joining us. We come back on this side. It's The Drive, AD and AO.
Hi, Husker Nation. This is Rex Burkhead. On Lincoln Gives Day, I hope you'll join me in supporting the Team Jack Foundation and their mission to fund life-saving childhood brain cancer research. Kids and families facing brain cancer deserve better treatments and more hope for the future. Every donation helps move that mission forward. You can make your gift today by visiting givetolincoln.com and searching Team Jack. I'm proud to support the Team Jack Foundation and the fight for every child and family affected by brain cancer.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your needs, and your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the biggest challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you know, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time, so I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank were neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward. Hey, thanks for helping. That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
The crack of the bat, sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many.
Safe.
That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plan for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exacta Merge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. We are live at A1 Automotive. We want to thank Delaney and Katie again from the Center for People for being flexible this morning, and again for just sharing the passion and the mission of what they do for so many people at Center for People. Folks, we're live here at A1 Automotive, 1-year anniversary at their new location on South. I know it's Hillside, but I want to screw up the exact address, though.
5110 State Hill Drive.
5110
State
Hill.
52nd Yankee Hill.
I love it.
It is not 1040 O Street, as you found out.
Yeah. Does that mean that you? Kendall, it's been 1 year, bro.
Listen, we all know Aaron's a little bit challenged. Okay, so if he has
a little bit,
he slides in here. He slides in here sideways. I love you, man.
And I love you too. And then it started pouring. You notice when I walked in?
Well, yeah, because I thought you either got right out of the gym or there was a torrential downpour.
It was
outside.
both.
Both.
So I was already sweating off the top of my head anyway. I already had Niagara Falls dripping off the top from the gym sweats, and then I'm trying to get down here and. Yes, and it's so it's a beautiful Friday, though, man.
But listen, before we get into the shop, I just want to take a couple minutes here and talk about how proud I am of you, Aaron, and everything that you've done, and how you've improved your life over years and years and years. And
I appreciate you.
Jack Russell and I were talking the other day, and I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I think it's important because people need to know, especially men, need to know. Okay, hey, I'm proud of you.
I appreciate
it. And Aaron, You've had some obstacles, you've overcome those, and you're just a shining star in the community. So before we get into, hey, we're celebrating here for sure, but I want to celebrate you today too.
Man, I love you, brother.
Yeah,
I appreciate you more than you know. Kendall, you've been a huge part of, you and I'm glad you bring this up, Kendall. Not me, but just the fact of men.
Yeah, let's talk about AD on AD show. Yeah, cool.
Okay, you've talked about me. Now you talk about me more, Kendall. Tell me more.
Somebody call in and talk about it.
But grief is a bear.
Sure.
It's a bear. And that during those rough times, Kendall, you've always been that one of those many. And I know a lot of people like yourself, but I got a very tight circle
for sure.
And you being one of those people just loved on me, encouraged me, prayed for me, walked with me. Guys, we talk a lot of sports, and it's fun, but it's also the main vehicle is just life, and how you navigate it. And one of the deadly things about men in particular, and women, but women tend to be historically will share more. Guys, it's kind of like the things that come into your garage is over there.
Sure.
Some of them, knowing good and well, me included, should have brought that truck or car in a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out. Clunk, 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 all
Yeah.
those noises.
Yeah.
We can do the same thing in life where that check engine oil lights on in
Yeah.
a certain area of our lives, and we just keep going and then wonder why we break down on the side of life, the highways of life, like I've done in my life, and say, you don't wait until you need it to get it fixed. You go in regularly, daily, for those checkups and those grounding sessions, as you call them in the morning. So Kendall gets up at 3:41 a.m. in the morning. We had this talk a year ago in the garage.
Yep, we sure did.
And I was getting up at a different time, not the time I'm getting up now, but I started just, during my prayer, during my time and personal time, it's like, you know what? He's the reason why I get up the time that I do. And for the same reason is to honor my dad. His dad, Kendall, tell us that story real fast.
Yeah. So when I get up at 3:41 and the reason being, and a lot of people that are close to me know this, and I've told this before, but I'll be brief. So, I was in the Pender Hospital in Northeast Nebraska. I was literally watching my father pass away and looked at the clock. Last breath he took was 3:41. So I thought, okay, well, how else can I better honor him than try my best and get up and work my tail off every day and work hard for the people that I work for here, my family, but also to honor my father. So that's the routes that I run. And again, I'm grateful that I'm able to do that because I can operate on about 5-6 hours of sleep at a pretty high level. But that's why I do it, because I want to honor him. And everybody goes through grief and we lose people, and we're going to lose loved ones. It's just the fact of life. It's hard. And when you lose your parents, no matter how old you are, it's very difficult. Brutal. And but so anyway, so I get up at 3:41 to honor him. And and I'm grateful that you're now, you're getting up and you're attacking the day super early. But I wanted to start off by just telling you how proud I am of you.
I appreciate you, man. Love you more than you know, bro.
Too,
you and some other guys, literally, man, probably saved my life, man. I mean that more than you know, man.
Well, we all need people in our lives, in the small circles that we run in. We need those men to say, hey, you're not like, you got to straighten up here. Like you got to get your life straight. God has a lot planned for you, but you can't screw this up.
Right.
Like you got to run his plays too. And so I'm grateful that I just see a different you over the last year. So I'm grateful for that, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Grateful
Appreciate you more than you know. Can we think about a year, and it's hard to believe that it was a year ago that we were in this building and it just got built. Tell us what's happened in a year. And I mean, not only just this, but we're going to stick with this building because you had a ribbon cutting in Seward for your other one. You just, you guys acquired, you and Mama. So, and congrats to Mama as well. Your business partner, your confidant, your rock.
Yeah. And Des is, she is literally the best thing that's happened to me. And I think I told her to listen now, so hopefully she hears that.
I didn't realize Desi was as tall as she was because I've seen her before, but from distance. But when I seen her in Seward, I was like, "Hey, Desi, how you doing up there, Des?"
So
she's like little bunny rabbit.
She is, she took a chance on me when I didn't have a whole lot to offer, and that's an understatement. But I'm grateful for her and her family, and then our kids. And here, Aaron, this has been a year of blessings and trials and tribulations and everything in between. I knew this was going to be an opportunity that I didn't want to pass up on, and I also knew, team, that hey, if we got to work 20 hours, if I have to work 20 hours a day, then that's what if that's what it takes to to bring high level of service in South Lincoln automotive repair industry, that's what I would do. So, but I'm also extremely blessed to have a really great people that I work for, and Kurt's the point guard here. He promoted him to DM because I knew Seward was on the horizon, and that's what I did. That's why I did that. But we, again, we're grateful and we attack training, and but more importantly, we come here to get better every single day in every aspect of life. I tell the team, I tell the men out there, like, I want them to be great at home. And I use the analogy of I want you to be Superman at home and Clark Kent at work if need be. Like, you got to be great at home. And I want you to be a great husband, boyfriend, certainly father, friend, all the things that we should all be striving for every day to maximize life. So
Kendall, and you chime in whenever you want, AO, I mean, as well. Kendall, I love how you say the people I work for. And Kendall, folks, if you don't follow him on socials, you should, because every morning, anywhere between 4:15, 4:30, he's going to drop a message on there. The grounding time, the priming time is what he calls it. He's sitting one of his kids' benches at his downtown Lincoln location.
Sure.
And he's getting things set. But he'll also, I will see Kendall cleaning bathrooms and wiping windows down. Why do you do that? Because the world says, you know what, Kendall, you got people.
Yeah.
What are you doing that for? I mean, you've got high level things, quote unquote, you can be doing. You got 3 locations. True. What are you doing?
Well,
why?
I want to set that standard for our team. My father used to tell me, and again, we always revert back to the people that were very important to us. Your dad, my dad, and everybody's fathers are important. So my father always used to say, you have to set the example. You have to set the example. He didn't use standard, but he used example over and over and over again. So I don't want I want them to know I'm willing to do what I'm asking them to do.
Right.
And I tell them I don't want dirty toilets. I don't want dirty sinks. I don't want a floor that looks like it hasn't been mopped in a couple of days.
And those are things historically that have been along with auto detail shops or automotive repair shops or anything with auto. You just think, bathroom's gonna be jacked up. Not yours.
Yeah. Well, they I'm a big fan of the Lysol, the blue gel toilet bowl cleaner. So if anybody's looking for recommendations, I've tried a bunch of them and I like that one the most. So I get up and I want to set that example, and I don't want streaks on any of the mirrors. But again, that's how we have to operate as a small business, in my opinion. And it could be multiple opinions here, but that's how we try to outrun, competition. And so I want to set the example for our teams.
You talk about setting that example, right? And I really like that Superman Clark Kent example.
Yeah.
I'm sure, and I don't put words in your mouth, I'm sure you'll say ongoing process, evolution, still working through it every day. When did you start to feel comfortable with that? For a guy that's looking for that balance to try to figure out, hey, how do I do this? I know it's one step at a time, but how long did it take for you after you made your routine switches to get to a place where you're like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I'm really about. And my family's seen those dividends.
Yeah, it's been a few years since I felt like I was really in that level of rhythm. But it's also been it's a never-ending process of improvement. And I think for all of us, we should want to, and we're going to have some off days. It's called being a human, right?
Right.
We try to chase perfection all the time. And Lombardi, that's a great Lombardi quote. You try to chase. Right. If you chase excellence, you're going to catch perfection. But again, that level of comfortability for me has been years in the making. But I'll tell you, over the last probably 4 or 5, I get now when you know who you are and you know what your purpose is here. And my purpose is to serve through the automotive repair industry and serve anywhere and everywhere I can in the community, and build great relationships with really exceptional people all throughout the community. But it's been 4 or 5 years since I'm like, okay, this is who I am. I'm not going to apologize for it. I care a lot about a lot of people, but also team, and I mean this with a ton of humility. I care about a lot of people, but also I really, I don't care what some people really think. I mean, that's who I am. And I think if you get to that spot, and I mean that with a ton of humility, but I care a lot about people, but I'm going to this is who I am. This is the routes I'm running.
You're not chasing the world.
I'm not chasing the world. I just want to provide for my family. I want to be exceptional in the community, and I want to be a great husband to Des and a great father and great friend.
And you do all those things, and it's a trickle effect to other people. It causes a ripple effect on other people. One thing that I keep in my mind, in particular the past year and a half, 2 years that you mentioned, know who you are and don't shy away from it.
Sure.
And I think in my head, and I do this is crazy, but I do it in the mornings, Austin, and Kendall, option football mentality.
Yeah.
There were a lot of running guns that came out during that time.
yeah.
There, you had to run 5 wide,
Uh-huh.
3 wide. Coach Osborne, day after day, year after year, rep after rep, and people, oh, it's boring. You know, when you're building something, it's going to look boring.
Yeah.
Because, and there's this quote that I love. If you want to be great at something, you must be willing to be misunderstood for a very long time by a lot of people.
Yeah.
And Coach Osborne was misunderstood. Well, why isn't he doing this? Why? No, he knew who he was. He knew what we were good at, and he executed it day after day. To this day, Kendall, I still go like this.
Really?
Because Coach Brown and Coach Osborne, you ask any former wide receiver, we're still going like this because we did it day after day.
Sets and reps.
Yes, over it. I can do it in my sleep. Brooks said, I've done it before in my sleep. What are you doing? You know, get your hands off. You know,
I'm going deep.
Yes, I walk in the airports and I'm thinking, what's the best route? I'm like, what is wrong with me? But it's been programmed over and over. So when it's time to do something, when it's gym time, no, there's no debate.
No.
When you want excellence at Nebraska, there was no, you work out. It's not something you do. It's who you become. It's in your DNA. Doesn't matter how you feel that day. You do it. Okay, bringing it back here. People look, Kendall, man, bro, you got the downtown location. You just opened, you know, your crown jewel of Lincoln, if you would. You know, you got the conference room. Now, wait a minute. You got another one in Seward. What are you doing?
Yeah, I tell you that wasn't on the agenda, and it wasn't really anything that I was looking for. But I was sitting in my office on a Tuesday afternoon, and Roger and Brenda Richards asked for me. It didn't, hadn't met them before, and we sat down. We started talking, and they said, "Well, we've done some research and how you care for people." And that's what we wanted to, we were hoping to find somebody to do that and buy our business in Seward. So that was the start of a journey that it wasn't in the playbook. But I felt like God was leaning me towards that way. And after a lot of long conversations with Des, we decided to go ahead and be a part of that community. So
that speaks a lot of your reputation to where they entrusted you. To take over that within their community, with relationships they've nurtured, and that says a lot about. Like it says, I always say your attitude is known before you walk into a room. So before walk, I think you got something you want to do too, though, right?
What's that?
Is there some things that you want to share about what's going on down here today?
Oh, in terms of the giveaways?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have two, we have two TV giveaways here. So we're going to go ahead. If you guys want to do one. I don't know how you want to do it. If you want to 10th caller or however you want to do that, you guys
decide.
Can think about
we'll figure something out during break.
You want to take a break?
We'll let you know for the final segment.
Let's take a break.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Folks, this is The Drive. We got Kendall Warnock, A1 Auto CEO and owner. Locations here.
5110 State Hill Drive. And again, we've got coffee. And more importantly, for all the kids that are out of school now, between 1 and 3, Kona Ice is going to be here, and I paid for 2 hours, so I hope they make 700 snow cones. So bring all your kids, bring the whole community down and get a snow cone between 1 and 3.
Come on down, folks. We'll be back. It's The Drive.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Hey USA, it's your 250th birthday, and Amigos brings the party. The Yankee Burrito is back. And what's more American than a hot dog? In a crispy tortilla. This summer, the All-American Twist is back too, for just $3.99. There's festive layers of red slushy, white soft serve, and blue slushy with whipped cream and a cherry on top. Celebrate freedom, flavor, and fun in every bite with a Yankee Burrito and All-American Twist, only at Amigos. When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement. Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly? Or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, caption telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call
John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
And electrical.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now's the time to schedule your air conditioner service check with Bryant. Make sure it's ready to keep you cool and comfortable when you really need it. Call Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating, 467-1111.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
We're looking for a forecast for today. Showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see an afternoon high around 70. Tonight, a chance of showers early. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, the low around 49. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return with light winds, with a high near 73. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank or neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Coppell family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Coppell or at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this wonderful Friday morning here from A1 Automotive, 5110
State Hill Drive.
State Hill Drive at their newest location. It's 1 year old. It is hard to believe how fast that time goes. In fact, I even shared this morning on the socials. Folks, we only got 31 Fridays left in 2026.
That's crazy.
31 left. And you think about how fast those Fridays flown since the last time we were here.
Yeah.
They've gone fast.
You blink and 365 days have gone by here. And, again, a lot to be thankful for. Thank you all for being here today. And just, we're just celebrating, and we've got free coffee and waffles outside. And again, we've got our 1999 oil change special going on all day. The guys are super busy with that. And it's just a small thank you for people that have given us an opportunity, because and we know, and everybody knows, there's so many great repair shops in town. And I'm just thankful that we have the opportunity we have here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Kendall, you said you have a TV you want to give away.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
two. We're going to give one away on the air here, and then
we're
snaps!
Oh,
We're gonna draw one at the end of the day in a bowl out.
Tell us the specs
Perfect.
of this television.
I'm sorry.
Tell us the specs of this.
They're 65 inch.
Oh,
They're two 65 inchers, and they're out in the shop. I picked them up early this morning, and again, they're just small tokens. Thank you, and I'm just trying to figure out ways to continue to say thank you, and everybody that I've had the opportunity to shake a hand with up front. I just want them to know that it means a lot to me that people are giving us an opportunity.
We'll give one of those TVs away here on air, like you just said, Kendall.
Yeah.
And do not say the name. We're basing this off of your favorite athlete of all time. Okay. We made this A1 Automotive themed trivia here.
Okay.
Text line. Well, first, I will need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay. Let's go with 4.
Okay. Texture number 4 with the right answer to this question. 2-part question. You need both parts correct to win the TV. Number 1, who is the player that leads the NBA in career points per game? Career points per game. Who is the athlete that leads the NBA in career points per game, and how many points per game did he score in his NBA career? Not total points, not points per game in a season, career points per game. Need the athlete's name and the number of points he averaged per game across his career.
Wow.
Okay, we'll give people time. Kendall, I do want to ask, the lion.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
So that is that's the Lion of Judah. It's sprinkled throughout the Bible, and I wanted a lion exudes confidence and humility and more so confidence than anything. So when I started making this room up in terms of how I wanted it dialed in, I wanted a couple things. I wanted the Muhammad Ali quote over there on the wall: "Service to others is part of the rent that you pay for time here on earth," which is it's one of my favorite quotes. And then the lion is a symbol of strength and confidence. And I want our team to exude that level of strength and confidence when we're working on vehicles.
I love it. I love it.
Man.
Okay, I think we have a winner here. We have 1, 2. Text line would load. 3. All right, I think the winner is going to be T. Rowdy from Cedar Creek.
Where's Cedar Creek at?
Cedar Creek is by Louisville. I think it's right over by the Platte River, I believe. Cedar Creek.
I'll let you look that up, AD.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. T. Rowdy in Cedar Creek. You will be the winner. We will be in touch with you. Kendall, who is your favorite athlete of all time?
Well, that's that is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Again, I've been a big fan of him, and that's the era that Aaron and I grew up in. And we were scrambling to find a TV that would work on a Sunday so we could watch him play. And then, in the mornings, I'd always try to get to the newspaper before I went to school and say, well, how many points do you score? What was his field goal percentage? So again, thank you for everybody that chimed in there. And, just thank you both for being here. I know we got we got an hour. Or
we got another hour of the show.
Another hour to go.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just again, I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I might jump on again, but if I get busy, but it's just a lot. There's a lot of gratitude that I try to exude daily, and I know, and Des knows, and there's a lot of places that you can get your oil changed and you get your car repaired. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's given us that opportunity here.
You bet. Folks, when we come back, Nebraska football, they got a big one. They got another big one. We're going to talk about that big one because maybe Jeep is rolling that Jeep out through the SEC and snagging the big ones. Me and A.O. are going to talk about it from A1 Automotive right here at 5110
State Hill Drive.
I always want to say State College.
Come get a waffle. Come get a waffle.
We're going to do it. We'll be back, folks.
Right,
It's a drive.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
It's that time of the year, baseball fans. State baseball is back on the air on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Nick Sainert, Tristan Gomez, and me, Austin Orman, for all the action from Werner Park. We'll bring you all the games from Werner, including the opening rounds in Class A and Class B, as well as all 3 state championship games thanks to our great local sponsors. It's state championship baseball all week long on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com, and streaming worldwide on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the free Ticket app. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now's the time to schedule your air conditioner service check with Bryant. Make sure it's ready to keep you cool and comfortable when you really need it. Call Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating, 467-1111.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assign 0630 deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
Hi, Husker Nation. This is Rex Burkhead. On Lincoln Gives Day, I hope you'll join me in supporting the Team Jack Foundation and their mission to fund life-saving childhood brain cancer research. Kids and families facing brain cancer deserve better treatments and more hope for the future. Every donation helps move that mission forward. You can make your gift today by visiting givetolincoln.com and searching Team Jack. I'm proud to support the Team Jack Foundation in the fight for every child and family affected by brain cancer.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. We are back here at A1 Auto 1-year anniversary, 5110 State Hill Drive.
Knew you had it, AD. Had it the whole way.
Hey,
never
even
doubt.
when I say it, AO, I could see that campus. I ain't going to say, well, you know, I don't mind Penn State. So I don't mind saying there. It's just that school to the east. I don't mention their name if I don't have to. But I can even see that when I just see State, because I just think of State College.
Sure.
You know, I think of Happy Valley. But 5110 Statehood Drive right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Folks, come down and check it out. Again, from 1 to 3, they're going to have the not the slushies.
Kona Ice.
The Kona Ice is going to be here. Kendall's hoping to give a ton away of those away. There's coffee. There's pastries. $19.99 oil changes. That's $19.99. Oil changes to be down here as well. So come down and check it out. We'll be here until 11 o'clock. But they will be here rocking it all afternoon. Folks, this segment is brought to you by our good friend Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Jack has been a well-respected rep since 1999. Hey, yo, you know what artist came out with a song in an album called 1999, a song, right?
I believe that was Prince, right?
Yes. Nick was like, we educated him yesterday.
Well, I do a show with, Mr. Minneapolis. So if I didn't know that, you know.
JB, look at you like, hey, man, you supposed to know that, man.
Come on, man.
I
can hear his disappointed voice already.
He give you that side look, like just look at you like this.
Yeah, what he would do is he'd give me the Chuck Foreman. That's what he would do.
Jack has been a well-respected rep since 1999. He can help protect your home, your vehicle, even your future. Give Jack and his awesome teammates a call in their Lincoln or Seward office at 402-421. That's 9100, and visit them to see how they can square you away. Folks, Nebraska got another biggin. Another biggin. I'll tell you right now, I'm feeling really good. And again, cautiously optimistic. But I tell you what, this momentum thing is real, what Nebraska is doing as far as getting guys from that area. And KD Jones is the big man's name. They're stacking bodies up front and big boys. Because, Austin, I shared this yesterday with Swim. I don't get too excited about skilled players if those skilled players cannot be protected by skilled interior linemen. It does you no good, or very little, I would say, if you got a bunch of fleet-footed receivers and a quarterback that can run, that's going to be running for his life most of the time because you don't have skilled biggins up front. So I'm glad to see that. So heading into 2027, Georgia offensive lineman came in KD Jones, another sign. And in my opinion, I'm just looking at this, that obviously they're making a priority of the trenches, relationships, enter Jeep Wade, national recruiting reach, and they are snatching bodies left and right. This is the second one because it's the teammate of Jordan. What's your initial thoughts on the big haul of KD?
Well, I like Nebraska going to winning programs. If you're not a winner in high school, and not to say you can't play part on a winning team, but getting that winning culture ingrained in your DNA early. Grayson's been good. They're probably going to be good for a while. And so for Nebraska to be able to go down there and pull guys with Jeep Wade's relationships, I know Nebraska's been down in that area before, maybe even that high school. I forget the names, but it sounds really familiar. So for Nebraska to maintain relationships down there, develop new ones, I wonder if the KD Jones story is one of a young man that, like you said, was a teammate, but Nebraska, and I'm sure plenty other schools were there for Jordan Agbanoma. And, 6'2.5", 300 guy, Agbanoma, listed as a 4-star, number 132 nationally, number 10 player in the state, 7th at his position there on the interior offensive line. But then you look over, and there's a dude that's even bigger than he is. Might not look bigger, but in terms of, weight and size, but he stands a couple inches taller. A couple maulers, couple road graders for Nebraska that I think do go a long way. They get the commits just a day apart. And so I think for KD Jones, there was a lot of good for playing on a powerhouse sort of team, and good on Nebraska for not just going and looking at the guy that everyone else is looking at, right? Sometimes that's the easy way out in recruiting is, everyone's here to see this guy just like me, and you get in a dogfight for it. And not to say KD Jones didn't have his other offers, right? I mean, that's a top 50 guy at his position there at the offensive line as well. But for Nebraska to go and not just have such a narrow focus on, hey, this is the top guy we're here to see, to have someone else catch your eye. Oh, I think we could work with this. I'm sure have conversations with the two of them. Hey, what do you like about this guy? Hey, how do you work together? That sort of thing. I think cautiously optimistic is the way to go, but it does seem like Jeep Wade's pedigree and relationships and scouting is paying some early dividends for Nebraska.
That high school you're speaking of is Grayson High School. And obviously those two are teammates. I asked this I asked this to Swim yesterday, and I think and Austin, I always love your analysis because, like I said, I know you're a thinker, but more importantly, you're a researcher and a studier on these things. Look at the impact, and it's not perceived at this point. It shows you that Jeep was the lead recruit on these guys.
Yeah.
You look at, he had 23 conference award winners in his seasons as a head coach in position. That's 23. We know that has been something that's been missing from Nebraska's interior line. It's not a knock on anything. It's just a fact. And if facts bother you, well, you can't blame the facts. The numbers are the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that hasn't been done here yet. But I like the projection so far of what I'm seeing, the caliber of recruits. You figure Jordan had a number of places that were looking at him. Well, so did Jones. KD had Auburn, Kentucky, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, just to name a few. The one that sticks out the most, Tech, where former Jeep Wade was at prior to here. He's already got obviously a respectable and pretty wide fingerprint down in that SEC area when he's getting these guys. What's the impact that you see Jeep, besides the obvious, that he's having in getting these guys coming to Nebraska?
Yeah, I mean, I think being down there in a pretty talent-rich area never hurt anything, right? Yes. Now, that being said, plenty of good offensive linemen in the state here, too, that I'm sure have slipped through the cracks time and again.
Counsel, don't give me. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go because I'll get my heart blood pressure.
Keep under control. Idea. Don't any strokes, nothing like that going on here, right? My wife is the one that's in the medical business, not me. Just kind of look. You good down there? I guess okay. I guess we'll move on and we'll get back to.
We're gonna be back for a commercial break.
We'll call someone with some expertise. It's good that Jeep Wade has all these connections, that he can go across the country. Of course, having been at Georgia Tech, these are guys that he's had relationships with prior. I'm curious to see if Jeep Wade's relationship building is given the runway here at Nebraska to find the next wave of Nebraskan, Iowan, Kansan, South Dakotan, Coloradoan, Wyomingite, whatever. You know, I'm not the biggest 500-mile radius guy, but I do think that there's really no reason that Nebraska should need to go beyond state borders for most of its offensive linemen or outside the radius for that. And so we know Jeep Wade has been across the country. We know he has these relationships everywhere. It's great that he's leveraging them. I'm curious to see, and I have no reason to believe it won't be the case, but I'm curious to see how quick he's able to, you know, work his relationship magic with coaches in the state and get the best out of their players. And, you know, I'm not going to utter the word pipeline in that context, you know, for the pipeline, but,
Absolutely.
you know, set up the pipeline of, hey, you're a good offensive lineman in the state. Nebraska, when they offer you, they're not just going to offer you because you're in state.
Right.
They're going to offer you because you're a good player, and you can trust that you have a good relationship with this coach who has your best interests in mind, and he's going to make you the best you can be. He's going to help you max out and hit your ceiling.
When I seen this, when it dropped in last night a little bit, when it kind of came across, I was intrigued by this because, you know, this brings 10 commitments to that 2027 class. Austin, you know, I'm a very wait and see type guy, like yourself, I would say. And I think I would say it's not a unique thing. There's a lot of Nebraska fans that are feeling this way. You want to wait and see because, Austin, the thing that's been missing, it's not even the elephant in the room. It's obvious. That's great that you got them. Can you develop them?
Yeah. I remember, I don't know, Turner Corcoran.
Oh, boy.
Really highly touted, highly recruited among many others. You know, that's just the one that I don't need a single Turner out by any means, right? He is one in a list of it. But there have been so many guys on the offensive line that have come through with pedigree. And they haven't lived up to maybe their star ranking, and maybe that's because they were a guy that just went to camps and got higher rankings because of the number of camps they went to. Maybe it's a guy that maybe looked like that in high school, but the frame didn't project, didn't add as much weight or skill development as you might think. And so, yeah, at crunch time, who are the guys that are out there on the field? You know, and I understand that guys like this aren't often, difference makers as freshmen. That's not what I'm asking for. But Nebraska is a few years behind on, okay, where are the redshirt sophomores? They're breaking into the lineup. Where are the juniors, you know, who maybe got in on special teams for a few snaps, played a role because you couldn't keep them off the field, and then grew into their body? You know, whatever it is. That's why I think Nebraska had to go to the transfer portal, you know, which, again, I don't fault them for it. They had to do it.
You didn't have a choice.
You know, you had to do it.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting, I think, AD, for the class overall at Nebraska, and especially on the offensive and defensive lines, that class of upperclassmen that you bring in the transfer portal who are good enough to set the standard, the example, the word Kendall was using, obviously, and kind of provide that roadmap, hopefully stick around a year or two. So then there has to then be that class on the high school end that gets recruited and says, oh, this is the example I'm following that takes it and delivers on all the promise. There's got to be a cycle breaking class that doesn't just settle for, this is what it is, or we're trying our best. It's no, how are we getting our best?
Austin, I'm in the gym this morning, and Brendan Stye is in there as well, former Nebraska O-lineman, guard. And I'm looking at Brandon. I'm 52. Brandon, I think, is 54, 55, give or take. Long career in the pros, obviously outstanding career in Nebraska. And I'm thinking about our show today, and I'm thinking about, you know, Jordan, who we got yesterday, and KD as well. Are you a dog? I'm even watching Brandon work out, lift this one. We chop it up. We're doing our thing. We both got schedules, etc. I'm going the wrong direction. All that good stuff.
But you're here.
But I'm here. You know, and I'm watching Brandon hit these weights, and he's still going after it. I mean, we're not doing anything crazy, but I'm saying the intensity of the workout is still there.
The purpose
is still there. That drive is still there. What you do it well, or don't freaking do it. And I know my voice is getting hard, may scare some neighbors out. Not neighbors, maybe neighbors too, but some customers. But I like Jordan. Glad we got him. I like KD. I'm glad we got him. I like the little fleet-footed receiver. tailor the court. Yeah, it's all great. Are you a dog? We're not going to see that. We're not going to know until they hit the field. This is 2 years from now, a year from now, 2027. I am not raining, pun intended, on the parade of signing these guys. I'd rather sign 5 stars or 4 stars or guys that have other schools of high caliber of winning records recruiting them than not. But at the end of the day, Austin, I don't care about your freaking stars. I care about guys that have that Brendan Stye dog in them, that Joe Wilkes Buddha dog in them. I like guys that have that Aaron Graham dog in them. I like the guys that got that Rob Zadika dog in them. I can go on and on. All these stars and things are great. And I'm watching Stye work out, and he still even has that dog in his face. Do these, and you can't coach that. Either you got it or you don't. So my thing is, yeah, the stars are great, but can you measure the heart?
You can't. And
can you measure the dog?
That's the art of recruiting, right? Stars are science. Body type is science. There's a reason heart and art rhyme, I think, in recruiting.
Oh, I like that.
There's a reason, because you just have to know. You have to have a sense from talking with people close to the recruit, from talking to the coach, from talking to maybe even opponents.
Yeah. Is he nasty?
Is he nasty? I don't want a guy that played against the guys to be running scared. Like, when you gave your best, did he give his best?
Yeah.
How did he answer the call? What was the toughest moment of this kid's career, young man's career, young woman's career, whatever? How did they respond? I'll push back maybe just a little bit. I think the best coaches can coach it to a degree. You can fine tune it. We all have the mentors, the people we look back on.
I
Okay,
would agree. I would say
they unlocked something in me.
Coach Brown had a beautiful knack of doing that, because he had to convince guys that were used to catching sometimes 5 to 7 balls a game, if not more, to maybe you caught 5 to 7 a year, and convince them to be blockers, and not just blockers, but the most physical blockers in the country. So I'm still.
So I didn't know quite the same as you. But...
Oh, you get the premise. But that's a great point, because.
But that was already inside you too.
It was already inside,
and he just helped unlock it.
Absolutely. So I think that's a very valid point, a very good point, because and we'll find out if Jeep is that guy. We're going to find out on the defensive side. Is our new defensive line coach, or all those coaches, are they that guy that has the key that can unlock that and pull that out of those players, man?
It's on the players. It's on the coaches. I remember my first year and a half or 2 years sitting on old school with DP and J. Who's it on? Coaches are ultimately responsible for everything that happens on the field. Are the coaches ever on the field? The players are on the field. It goes both ways,
So it shows you better be very, very, very careful on who you give that scholarship to, because there's going to be misses every year.
Every team has them,
but it can't be a lot of them. It can't be a lot of misses. The premier teams that we see playing that 12-team playoff, soon to expand even more, they don't have a lot of misses. And the ones that are up there have something we can't afford to do. They have a luxury of having a number of guys that they've brought in that are high stars and high caliber, high development, etc. Nebraska's at a place. Nebraska can't afford to miss guys. You just can't. That has to be, your margins are very, very tight. Nebraska can't afford to make misses. We don't have that luxury.
I'm just going back to the 2018 Georgia class.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Quarterback Justin Fields.
So I like you. You dive deep in the numbers, dadgummit.
Justin Fields.
Oh, wow.
Did not go to Georgia for more than 2 years. He transferred out. Jamari Saylor. Heard of him again? Tyson Campbell. Zamir White.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Channing Tindall. Adam Anderson. Quay Walker. We've heard of since.
Yeah.
Brenton Cox. Cade Mays. Otis Reese. Trey Hill. Haven't heard of them. Azeez Ojulari. Okay. Heard of him. Luke Ford. Probably better known for trying to transfer and not being allowed to. Kieris Jackson, Devontae Wyatt, Devad Wilson, Tommy Bush, Warren Erickson, Chris Smith, Owen Condon, John Fitzpatrick, Jordan Davis.
That's my cousin.
Yeah. Tell Cuss to tap the brakes once in a while.
Yeah, tap the brake and take his car keys.
And how about that? Nadab Joseph. Yes, that Nadab Joseph. One time
man.
Georgia signed him before he came to Nebraska. You can afford misses.
Yeah.
Every class is going to have them.
Yep.
But they have that luxury because of the 2017 class, the 2016 class, because the 2019 class.
And what created that
because of the standard.
Winning.
Yep.
Winning in the standard. When you win, you can stockpile. You can you can afford to. Look at Alabama.
Yep.
Me and Raph were talking about that last week. They got and Raph, text me if you're listening. I think they have like 3 at least 5 3 or higher stars guys on their roster right now, including our own guy from Millard South last year that's on their squad. You can do that when you've been winning. When you're Nebraska or teams of Nebraska, it's not a knock. It's just reality.
Yeah.
You're not stockpiling many guys.
I do have Raph's attention on the show, by the way, because I did tweet at him.
Did you?
I did.
What'd you tweet?
It was about John Elway.
What did you tweet about John Elway? I want to hear this.
So there's someone, again, online discourse is online discourse. I'm going to say this again. John Elway has the greatest PR of an NFL player I've ever seen. The fact that we're in 2026 and having discussions about Aaron Rodgers with John Elway, it's a disgrace to the game of football.
This is you or Raph?
No. This is just some rando. And then someone from Kansas City. So a little anti-Elway slant here. The John Elway PR is a perfect storm. Highly touted NCAA quarterback people expected and wanted to be great. Highlight reel, but inconsistent. Bad play was overlooked because game-winning drives make better highlight packages. Lack of stats and statistical analysis hid his flaws. Broncos fabricated his clutch success relative to other top quarterbacks. Took advantage of a weak AFC.
What?
Got crushed in the Super Bowl 3 times, or crushed in the Super Bowl 3 times, so people figured it was his team instead of him throwing the game away. Won at the end with much better stats on a truly stacked team, which helps people say he always had it in him. Even in his first Super Bowl win, he played like crap, but one helicopter twirl highlight gets immortalized, while Terrell Davis and the defense that stopped the 3-time MVP were the real heroes. He's the number one case in NFL history where people willingly ignore the huge volume of bad plays game seasons and focus squarely on the best moments of his career.
Someone wrote a dissertation.
And then I said, and people like Chris Raff still lionize this guy who, despite everything mentioned below, committed one even more grievous sin. He turned down playing for the Royals, the good Royals. So yeah, Raff is paying attention. His ears perked up.
Raff said this right here. Austin equals doghouse.
DAWG house.
No, it's DOG. It's not even like dog, you my dog. No, it's DOG. You're my doghouse. And Raph also chimes in and says they have 2 more 5 stars next year as well. Talking of Alabama.
Shocker.
So exactly. Teams of that echelon can do that. But like I said, Nebraska is not there yet. We can chime more into that as well.
Here's the question, though. Does it start with the recruiting classes or does it start with the coaching staff?
I personally think it starts with the person who's bringing them in, which is the coaching staff. Recruits don't come in if they're not recruited. And so at the end of the day, you got to make sure, our GM, Rule and staff and everybody's on the same page. So you minimize misses as much as you can, man. You must, it's similar. I'm not even going to give an analogy because there's so many different analogies you can bring out there, man. But small misses can be little small misses can have big consequences later.
Like sometimes you're driving to the station and you pass a state pen. You're like, oh wait, I got to flip a Yui. Small misses like that,
in front of the state pen.
Wasn't a big miss because you made it here. Just a small miss. Yeah.
I think about in golf, Austin. You think, I hit that just off the nose, or I was just off. That sucker, because you're just a little bit off, especially in putting, you can pull it. You can come. There's this, and it doesn't have to be a major, just small ones. Nebraska's margin of error is very small right now. It's small, man. It's just small is where they're at. Before we go to break, unknown texture 4693. Good morning. He goes, they don't see the massive jump in play and recruits brought in here. And you know what? Quite honestly, you haven't.
No,
you have not. And I totally agree with you. You've not seen it. And Austin, that has to change. I'm not going to get excited. I'm excited because of new football season. I'm always going to be. I love Monster. I'm always going to be that. But I'm not going to have any of this. Oh, we're back. No. Just win your first game. How about that? Then win the next one. How about that? But all of this, off season winning. No. First of all, you're doing what you're supposed to do. That's like me saying, well, I fed my kids. You're supposed to feed your kids.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. We want a pat on the back. You're at Nebraska with the resources that we have as far as the fan loyalty. And I say tradition lightly because tradition doesn't, if you're not tradition, if you haven't been winning like we haven't been, tradition only goes so far. Right. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to get hyped about things you're supposed to do. Whoa, Dad brought home dinner. Bruh, you're supposed to bring home dinner. You're supposed to provide.
Dad did great.
Yeah, Dad
did great. Chocolate cake.
Yeah, I don't the things you're supposed to do. What are you going to do on top of that? How are you going to maximize what you got there? That's what I'm waiting for. And until that happens, man, like I said, I'm just going to wait and see. Obviously, I'm hopeful. I want them to do well. There's no ill that, man, I want Nebraska to win. Nebraska needs to win for my mental health, for their mental health. I mean, that's just one
for the good of the state.
For the good of the state.
Yeah.
Economics.
It's a joke, but it's not.
Yeah, it's the truth. Nebraska, the light shines brighter around this great state when Nebraska football is competitive, and that's just not been the case so far. The porch light has had, somebody threw a rock at it, and it's out right now. Maybe rip the stairs off as far as that goes. So there's some things that need to be done. Folks, when we come back, Austin's going to give us an update on the state high school baseball because he will be calling that tomorrow. Kind of giving you a hint. Tomorrow with not Nicolas Cage, but Nicholas Swim Sainer. We'll be back. It's a drive.
Welcome summer with Red, White, and Barbecue. Hog Wild will be open this Memorial Day from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., serving up our award-winning barbecue. Pick up a slab of slow-smoked ribs or a family pack loaded with your favorite choice of meats and sides, complete with buns and our famous barbecue sauce. Enjoy the holiday with family and friends and let Hog Wild do the cooking. Order online at gohogwild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assigning. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see an afternoon high around 70. Tonight, a chance of showers early. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, the low around 49. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return with light winds, the high near 73. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, Do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
A single mom of 3 was facing eviction, struggling with a recent separation, health issues, and no job or childcare. She feared losing everything, especially her children. But then she found support in her community made possible by Nebraska Children and Families Foundation. She was connected to support. By the end, her bills were paid, she loved her new job, and hope replaced fear. This is what the Nebraska Children and Families Foundation does. They lift up young people and families so they can find stability, build brighter futures, and power a stronger workforce. Ready to help make more stories like this come true? Support the Nebraska Children and Families Foundation on Gift to Lincoln Day.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Right now in Lincoln, neighbors are facing hunger and homelessness, and they need our help. Your donation to Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach for Give to Lincoln Day helps provide nutritious meals, safe shelter, and life-changing support. Your gift goes even further thanks to matching funds from the Lincoln Community Foundation. Working together, we can make our community stronger by ensuring that everyone has access to nutritious food and a safe place to sleep at night. Give to Matt Talbot today or anytime through May 28th at givetolincoln.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, it is Friday, 5110 State Hill Drive, A1 Automotive, $19.99 for an oil change. Before we get further, we're going to talk about State High School basketball. I'm going to bring in Kurt real quick.
Hop on in, Kurt.
From A1 Automotive as well. I do. We're still getting dirty looking for the answer to that message, AT. I'm not sure what I said. Maybe I said something crazy, AO. I don't know.
No, I think he's just waiting for an answer to his text. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Patience.
Oh, I see
Patience,
what you're saying,
young grasshopper.
Padu.
Patience.
And he's like, we're waiting. Kurt, you're back in the house. Kurt, you are Sharton.
Yes, sir.
You are the guy. I didn't sound right, did it?
I am somebody.
Kurt, you Sharton. Ron Burgundy will say anything on that teleprompter. Ale just kind of goes, here we go.
Yep.
This is when it goes off the rails.
You're not sticking to your script, baby. When you go off script, you run into issues.
We like off the rails. Nobody wants ordinary.
That's right.
Well, you do like off the rails. It's off the rails. They come to you guys.
That's right. Curtis, 1 year you've been here, man. Your team has grown. Responsibilities have grown. You're the GM at this location down here. I know you're kind of the point guard, the Magic Johnson of A1 Auto, distributing all over the place. Biggest changes for you here at 5110 State Hill Drive?
Biggest changes, it's actually the atmosphere is the same. Biggest changes, I love the customer base. Mm-hmm. It's always a revolving door. We always see new people, and that's what makes the job, makes it worthwhile. Is I love seeing all the new clientele that comes in. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you're new here. How long you been here? And it's amazing. I mean, the feedback we've gotten from the community, and I grew up in Lincoln. It's like, I remember everything 56 and Highway 2 South was dirt.
There was nothing out here.
So it's amazing to see how this community's grown out here, and the support we get from them is just beyond huge. I love it.
Let me ask you a D question. Which high school?
Lincoln High.
Okay.
That's why
Okay.
I love Kurt.
There we go.
I'm an old Link.
He's a Link. There's an aura. I know the young folks are saying he's got aura, but they don't even know what it means. But Kurt does have an aura about it. There's a Lincoln High aura that's out there. It's just, you just know a Link when you see a Link. Bringing it back to here, though, Kurt, you guys talking about bring it to a sports. We bring it related back to sports. Your team, how many people do you have here on your team?
In this facility south here, I have 9 under me. We have 5 at our Seward, and we have 5 at our downtown.
Kurt, when you think about recruiting, me and Austin were talking about recruiting. Nebraska just landed another big recruit, Katie Jones, on yesterday, kind of announced last night. Jordan as well was recruited, committed, we'll put it that way. When you're bringing in, you look around this place, and you think about resources. You guys have poured a resource in this facility. Right. You've poured resource to the community. How important is it for you when you're recruiting people to come here and be part of this A1 Auto team? Because like you said, that logo is not just a logo.
No, it is not.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that. So how important is recruiting to you?
It is very important. We have very high standards here. People come to us because our standards speak for themselves. We want to make sure those ring out in our community, our lives, my home life, especially. I want my guys to go home. I want them feeling good about themselves. And it radiates all over the place. And when I recruit, I look for the same kind of personalities. I look for, the people that can be diverse, because nobody wants the same thing. I want a new challenge to walk in my door, and I want the guy like, I will take your challenge and I know what to do with it. And that's what I look for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been incredible just to hear about the growth of this place. What does it mean to you that, there are 10 employees everywhere else and you've got 9? You've got double the workload. Yeah. What does that say about the trust that Kendall has in you, and what kind of challenge do you see that as?
No, the trust that Kendall puts me, it's a huge, it's not a burden, but it's a part of the job. I love the challenge. My team, they back us up. We're just a well-oiled machine for the most part, but everybody runs their play. They know what they're doing. I'm the head coach. I'm the guy that's like, okay, we got this. We huddle every day about it, and we all know our assignments, and we get the jobs done for our people.
You talk about communication, how huge that is, and with a lot. Because you guys got how many lifts out there?
You have 12.
12 lifts. And I love looking out there. I don't know squat about any of those tools you use. I love seeing the flow that you guys do things with, the precision, and how things are orderly. Guys are moving. The gals up front are moving. There's constant motion, but I know with that, because because of the communication.
That is correct.
They're flowing easily because you guys gals communicate all the time.
Yes. The communication, number one priority. I don't care what business you run. You have to have communication. And from the guy that opens the door, that's in charge of everything, to the guy that just pushes a broom at night, if you have one. They all have their assignments. We run our plays.
I love it. Austin, one more.
Yeah. What does communication look like for you guys? Is that, everyone needs to be on the same page so everyone knows every little detail, or what's kind of that overlap of communication where, hey, I trust you to handle this on your own. You don't have to tell me, every little thing you did today, versus, hey, I want to know what you did so we're on the same page.
No, we know step by step what, from myself to my technicians to Kendall. It's, verbally, it's emailed, it's digital. Our phones blow up consistently, but we know every step of the way. And then the guys, like I said, they document. That's huge for us. Everything we do is digital. We have copies for everything for our customers. So they're getting all the communication that my techs see on their vehicles directly to them in hand.
There's a number of things I could say to describe you guys before we let you go, Kurt, and I've shared this story before, but a couple years back, my daughter had something going on with her car, and Kurt didn't say, hey, we'll see what we can do. No, he got down there, got the car a few blocks away from their spot downtown, brought it there, took care of her. And you've done that for me numerous times in similar situations. They do, we got you covered. They do things digitally. You see what's going on. They're not doing stuff just to be doing it. And hey, you may want to take a look at these, but this is what's most pertinent right now. That's digital. That's not their assumptions, and that's not something they're just just trying to put in there. They do that. Another thing I'm going to tell you, and I know Kendall might not say it, I'm not going to go in depth, but I had a friend, put it that way. that their family is going through a tough situation, and I'm talking about a life-threatening situation. And their son needed some brakes done, and they live out of state. And he was actually,
I know who you're talking
you know,
about.
you know exactly what I'm
I know
talking
the
about.
car.
And you guys needed brakes done. You guys said, "Hey, we're going to take care of this." And you guys, that family still, I'm like I said, I'm not going to mention the name for the sake of just, they might not want that, but I'm not going to do that. Literally, the mom was in tears. Couldn't even hardly, which because they're going through so much from their family right now with illnesses. And that small gesture on your part, that was something that wasn't a small gesture. That was huge.
That's life changing.
That's life changing for them, man.
And I've been through similar scenarios.
Yes.
I've talked to you myself.
Yes.
And, you were my rock through some of my issues when I went through them, and I greatly appreciate it.
Likewise,
and,
brother. Same
Always.
with me.
And but like I said, our customers come in. I address their concern first. Everything. What do you need? What are you in here? Okay. Then we step next. Safety. Okay. We'll do safety. Next, maintenance. But there's no pressure. I'm not here to, I'm not a dealership. I don't ever want to be a dealership. And, I know Kendall has this saying, I live by it, breathe it. He's got his always honest answers. And if my mom's listening or her husband, I will not sell you anything. I would not sell my own mother because she will beat me.
Shout out moms for that.
There wouldn't be any sharded at that point. I couldn't with you. I couldn't let it ride. It would just be Kurt.
I do not. Thank God I have a daughter. The name will carry somewhere.
Folks, Kurt is with us. He runs the point. He's the point guard down here. And I tell you what, I love the chemistry, the team chemistry they have down here. They do it all the time. When we come back, Austin is going to talk high school baseball very quickly, kind of give you the rundown on that,
Very
what
nice.
that schedule is going to look like before we close out, folks. We'll be right back. It's The Drive.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Is your air conditioner ready for the hot weather ahead? Get it checked now before you really need it. Call Bryant now to schedule your spring air conditioning service check. No matter what brand equipment you have, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean, inspect, and test to make sure it's ready to cool efficiently when hot weather hits. Stay cool and comfortable with air conditioning services from Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111 to schedule your AC check. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
Man, whenever I use a sports book, I feel like I'm just getting robbed blind. Dude, you've got to delete that app. You need to be using Polymarket. Polymarket? How are they any different? Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans just like you, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sports books. For real? Yep. Sports books take around $9 on a $100 position and then pay out around $500. Polymarket pays out $650 on that same position. What's the catch? No catch. Even better, it's available in all 50 states. Polymarket is so confident that you'll never go back, they're giving you $50 free on your first trade. I'm deleting my sportsbook app. How do I get started? Download Polymarket now and use promo code HEAT for $50 free for your first trade. Stop letting sportsbooks steal from you. Download Polymarket and use promo code HEAT for $50 free on your first trade. Use promo code HEAT.
Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Right now in Lincoln, neighbors are facing hunger and homelessness, and they need our help. Your donation to Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach for Give to Lincoln Day helps provide nutritious meals, safe shelter, and life-changing support. Your gift goes even further thanks to matching funds from the Lincoln Community Foundation. Working together, we can make our community stronger by ensuring that everyone has access to nutritious food and a safe place to sleep at night. Give to Matt Talbot today or anytime through May 28th at givetolincoln.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we're going to hop in right away. Austin, give us the schedule for tomorrow, State High School baseball, and all the details with that, if you would, my brother.
All right. Tomorrow, noon o'clock p.m. The Warriors, Lincoln Lutheran, make their first Class C baseball state title game appearance.
Good for them.
The alma mater, AD. You have to make sure I'm wearing the ticket colors.
But in your heart?
In my heart, I want to call a good game. That's what I want. Against Mount Michael. Heck of a year. That's the 3 versus the 5.
Was Mount Michael like one of you guys' rival in other sports, or not really?
Off air.
All right.
In Class B, you get the 1 versus the 2. Omaha Scott advances with no problems, and Elkhorn North wins the bottom half of that bracket, 1 versus 2. Obviously, both those programs have been really solid, sent their fair share of players to Nebraska and plenty of other places across the college sports landscape. And then in Class A, it's a rematch from last year. And it's going to look like it's the number 2 versus the number 4. But you have Lincoln East as the 2 seed, who's been in the championship. This will now be their 4th straight appearance against Millard North, a team that I didn't know what to expect when we started calling their games at the state tournament 2 years ago. Made it all the way, held a lead on Lincoln East 4-3 in the 7th, and then East comes back to win it. So we get a rematch from last year, probably the 2 most consistent teams in the state tournament, not throughout the course of the year maybe, but really excited for all these matchups. I mean, Malcolm won the first 3 championships in Class C. They get knocked out in the district final, don't even get a chance to make it 4 in a row. So that'll be fun with some new blood in Class C. You get, Old Faithfuls, I guess, if you will, in Class B. two, top-notch programs there in Scott and Elkhorn North, and then a rematch in Class A. It's going to be an absolutely incredible day of baseball.
Well, weather-wise, it's going to be beautiful as well. You guys are not going to be, starting and stopping because inclement weather. I think the high tomorrow is 81 degrees, 82 degrees. Sunday the same, Monday the same. So all the stoppages, hopefully that'll be stopped, if you would. So total, how many games you got tomorrow?
3, not 1, not 2, but
3
3
games tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a great day. Before we go, I want to dive in. I might want to dive in because we don't have time to dive in. First of all, it's been a great show down here at A1 Auto. We appreciate you guys and girls. Appreciate Delaney and Katie. Appreciate Kurt. Of course, appreciate Kendall in this Give to Lincoln month.
Traveling Toms.
Yes, absolutely.
Delivering.
Traveling
Come through.
Toms for hooking that up. Come on down here, 5110 State Hill Drive. Their new location, A1 Automotive. Coffee, waffles, the snow cones that'll be here through 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I believe what that's going to be. Oil changes, $19.99. Unknown text, right? I was laughing at that right there because Austin is tall, yo. Because Austin, how tall are you? 6'3"?
6'1".
No, you're taller than 6'1". You got to be taller than 6'1".
I give myself credit for like 6'1.5". If I said 6'2", people say, "Oh, not 6'2", you're not real." So I say 6'1" to give myself the benefit of the doubt, not have people coming at me. But I'm somewhere between 6'1" and 6'2".
Oh man!
And the shortest of my brothers.
Really? So
yeah.
How tall is your tallest?
I don't know their official heights, but they got me by a couple feet. I guess.
I love it.
I can still outlift them. I can still outjump them.
Better athlete, all that stuff. So Nebraska softball tentatively right now, Austin is supposed to play today still. Has there been any word that's been changed?
I believe it is still 4 o'clock as of now.
As of now.
Shout out Rudy for verifying that information as well.
Rudy-
But Big Ten baseball tournament in a rain delay. So
it's going to be a tricky day to do games today for the Big Ten up in Omaha. So I know Rudy and those guys will be keeping us posted. Brother, safe travels to you tomorrow
Appreciate it,
as well. A quick AD attitude alignment for today, folks. And I said this earlier, 31 Fridays left of the year. That's it. Just 31 Fridays left. On Fridays, and the Hall of Famer would tell you this, and the black shirt would tell you this as well. Austin, on Fridays, we did walkthroughs. And we did the walkthroughs because we're basically going over strategy, last minute, just tightening things up. And there's that old saying, the hay is in the barn. There's that old saying, the hay is in the barn. The hay wasn't scattered out in the fields, AO. It was in the barn because we did the work Monday through Thursday, so we're able to do the walkthrough, not run through on Fridays. Folks, maybe the hay's not in the barn for your week this week. And I get it. Heck, there were years that my hay was not in the barn as far as that goes. But you can get it in there today as much as you can. Don't give that mentality, well, it's Friday, so it's just, all heck is broke loose. I'm just going to let it go. No, do what you can. Get as much hay in the barn as you possibly can and finish this week off as strong as you can. Because, folks, here's the reality. We got 31 of them left. Ayo, it was a great time, man.
As always,
Appreciate you,
AD.
brother. Up next, one-on-one with DP. Back at the mothership.
You know it.
Folks, have a wonderful holiday weekend. It's The Drive. Ayo and AD. We're out.